Hello everyone. Today I am going to teach you a new topic from unit first, that is chords rules. So let us see what is the overview of chords rules. Dr. E.F. Chords was a great scientist who invented relational model in 1970 for database management. Means which is totally based on relational model. Means relational database was created. Chords propose 13 rules, means from rule 0 to rule 12 are total 13, which is popularly known as Chords 12 rules to testing DBMS concept against his relational model. Chords rule actually define what the quality a DBMS requires in order to become a relational database management system. So let us start to discuss on Chords rule. Rule number 0. The rule states that for a system to qualify as an RDBMS, it must be able to manage database entirely through the relational capabilities. Rule 1, that is information rule. All information including metadata, it is to be represented as stored data in cells of tables, means that data should be in a tabular format only. All information include tables names, columns names and column data types should be available in same table within the database. Tables that holds such information constitutes the data dictionary. Data are represented only one way, that is in as values within columns as well as within rows. Rule number 2, guaranteed access. In this rule, each and every datum means atomic value in a relational database is guaranteed to be logically accessible by restoring to a combination of table name, primary key value and column name. Means that every value can be accessed by providing table name, column name and their supportive keys. Means primary key, then foreign key, then composite key, whatever. Then all data are uniquely identified and accessible via this identity. Identity means what? Uniqueness. Uniqueness means what? There is a, you have to apply primary key. Rule number 3, systematic treatment of null values. Null values, which is distinct from the empty character string or a string of a blank character and distinct from 0 or any other number, are supported in fully relational database management system for representing missing information and inapplicable information in a systematic way independent of a data type. Means separate handling of a missing or non-applicable data, which includes distinct to 0 or empty string. Rule number 4, dynamic online catalog based on the relational model. The database description is represented at the logical level in the same way as ordinary data so that authorized users can apply the same relational language to its integration as they apply to the regular data. Catalog means what? Data dictionary. Data dictionary means what? Data about data, which can be queried by authorized user as a part of the database. Means the catalog is the part of the database. Rule number 5, comprehensive data sublanguage. The system must support at least one relational language that has linear syntax. Means it can be used both interactively and within application programs which support data definition operation including view, index, table definitions. Means you have to create table, then update table, delete table, renaming table, create view, create index, so on. Then data manipulation operations means insert, update and delete operations. Those operations are coming under data manipulation operations. Security and integrity constraint and transaction management operations like begin, save point, commit and rollback. Rule number 6. View updating rule. Here you should be know what is view first. So view is the virtual table because you can use it like a table in your SQL. Every view has a columns with data types, so you can execute a query against view or manage their content using the insert, update, delete and merge statement. Unlike a table, view does not store any data within the view. Means all views that are theoretically updated are also updatable by the system. All theoretically possible views updates should be possible. It allows the update of a simple theoretically updatable views. But disallow attempts to update complex views. They sometimes even misbehave when complex views are updated. Rule number 7. High level insert, update and delete. The capabilities of handling a database operation or a derived relation as a single operand which applies not only to retrieval of a data but also to the insertion, update and deletion of a data. Means the system must support set at the time, insert, update and delete operators. This means again data can be retrieved from a relational database in set constructed of a data from multiple rows or multiple tables. These rules state that insert, update and delete operations should be supported for any retrievable set rather than just for a single row in a single table. Rule number 8. Physical data independence. In this rule, changes to the physical level means how the data is stored, whether in arrays or linked list, must not require a change to an application but on the structure. Means the physical storage of data should not matter to the system. If say some file supporting tables were rename or move from one disk to another disk, it should not affect the application. Then rule number 9. Logical data independence. In this rule, changes to the logical levels means what? Table, columns, rows and so on must not require the changes to an application based on the structure. Logical data independence is more difficult to achieve than physical data independence. Rule number 10. Integrity independence. Integrity constraints specific to particular relational database must be definable in the relational data sublanguage and storable in the catalog, not in the application programs. Means integrity constraints are to be stored in the catalog, not the program. Alternations to integrity constraints should not affect the application program. Okay. Then integrity independence simplifies the programs. It is not always possible to do this. Rule number 11. Distribution independence. The data manipulation sublanguage of an RDBMS must enable application programs and queries to remain logically unchanged whether and whenever data is physically centralized or distributed. We know that there are two kinds of data, centralized and distributed database. Distribution independence, applications should still work in a distributed database. This means that application programs that access the database management system on a single computer should also work without modification even if the data is moved from one computer to another in the network environment. And the last rule, called rules 12, here I discuss this rule name is the non-subversion rule. If the system provides a low level means record at a time interface, that interface cannot be used to subvert the system. For example, by passing a relational security or integrity constraint, means that all the database access must be controlled through the database management system so that the integrity of the database cannot be compromised without the knowledge of a user. Here the CORS rules are finished, means total CORS rules are 0 to 13, means total are 12. Thank you.